Hi, good day, my junior middle schoolers. Today is October 12 and it is week 7 of our blended learning. As you could notice that French and ICT only share the same schedule with you, and it is every Monday. So we're just alternating. So it's Miss Mary Grace, your ICT teacher, that will be the one to give you your online activity. So for today, we're going to discuss how we'd be able to manipulate working with Microsoft Word, and how we'd be able to do not just typing in Microsoft Word, but also I would like you to make sure that you know how to manipulate it by adding borders and adding some kind of reformatting using manipulating it from the Home tab. So with Microsoft Word on your PC, Mac, or mobile device, you can actually create documents from scratch or a template. You could also add text, images, arts, and videos, and you could even share it in Microsoft Teams if you want to save it in OneDrive, and after you share it, you could actually share it with me and with any other classmates that might be needing your documents. So it is really powerful, and since we are using Microsoft Teams, it would be a lot easier for you to collaborate with your classmates. So for now, we're just going to do the basic thing in Microsoft Word. I want you guys to access your documents from a computer, tablet, or phone with OneDrive, and I want you to create a document. So basically, you just have to pull up Microsoft Word. How do you do it? It is by pulling up Microsoft Word when you press on the Windows key on your keyboard, or when you press on the Start menu on the lower leftmost corner of your desktop, and then you may type in the letter W, and then it would pull up all the software applications that begins with W. So you just have to basically press on Microsoft Word. If I would do it, it would go like this. So there, I was able to pull up Microsoft Word 2016. That's what I have. So this one is how it would look like. So I would advise you to once you pull up Microsoft Word, I would advise you to go to the blank document. That's what you will be needing, and then basically you would see this thing. So you would be able to, once you pull it up, you would go straight to the Home tab. It is totally clear. Okay, I just have here my name. So but really it is totally clear. So the default font is Calibri Body, and the default font size is 11, but you could actually change it, right? And afterwards, this is some kind of a review for you, but I just want to make sure that all the newcomers would also know this thing, especially that we have not met yet face to face. That's too bad because of the COVID. So anyways, I just want you guys to make sure that you know how to do some manipulations. So in this particular Home tab, this is where you could actually format a lot of your text, and this is where you could also have the option to make your text in bold, italic, and you could also have a chance to have your text in bullets or numbering if you really need it, but you will be discussing it next meeting. So for today, I would advise you I'm asking you to type actually it's a 3-paragraph document, and the title is Mission to Mars. Mission to Mars should be in red text, so make sure that you highlight it and click on the letter A. So change it from black to red, and then make sure the font size from 11, that's the default, you will be changing it to 26. That's only for the title, and make sure that you would have this in the center alignment. So you could click on the paragraph thing, and you have here the center alignment. I have encircled it, so you have to choose this in center alignment. And then afterwards, this is how you basically need to type it. So the body of the letter, the body of the, not literally the letter, the body of the paragraph should be in 20. So the title Mission to Mars is just 26, and you have to change it to 20. And afterwards, there are times in the midst of typing, there are times you would be encountering a red crooked line, just like what I'm showing right now. So the red crooked line, it's basically it's a word that is not recognized as a word, or maybe it could be incorrectly spelled. So what, in order for you to get rid of the red crooked line, is you have to highlight that particular word. In this case, I have here the word Phobos. That's one of the moons in Mars. And then I just had what I did was I right click on that, and this pulled up. There's a choice. There's photos, phobic, phibis. I would click on the ignore all or add to dictionary. So whenever I'm typing that word again, it would not show the red crooked line. Okay, and then afterwards, say I have already typed in these 3 paragraphs about Mission to Mars. Okay, I've got 3 paragraphs here, and I have chosen, as you may see, I have chosen the text size is, the font size is only 20. The 26 size is only for the title Mission to Mars. Now, how am I going to make a border? I want you to submit this Microsoft Word doc. I want you to submit it to my email, and I want you to make a border out of this one. So afterwards, I'm asking you, still on the home tab. We're not going to any kind of tabs yet. So from the file menu, you've got there the home, insert, design, layout, preferences, mailings, review, and view. I'm just asking you right now to go to the home tab, and then from the home tab, you have there the font size, which I have already told you how you'd be able to manipulate it. And then there is actually for the borders, you have to click on the yellow thingy here. So that's where you could access the borders. Okay, if I would go to a blank document just to show you how it would look like. It would be here, say I have it here, and then I would go to this borders line. Okay, add or remove borders from your selection. So from home tab, you have clipboard, you have font, you have paragraph. Okay, it's in the paragraph link. Okay, it's a paragraph ribbon. And then once I click on the borders and shading from this particular borders and shading, the borders and shading window would be pulled up, and then you have to click on the page border, and afterwards you have to choose the art, and then basically it is set to none. You have to choose this particular border, and then you have to click OK. So once it is done, this is how it looks like. Okay, once it's done, I would like you to see the arts from the page border. So you have there 3 tabs: borders, page border, and shading. So basically you just have to click on the page border tab, and then from the art link you have to choose the art that I have chosen. This is the kind of border, I think that's the one with the apples on it. So that's the one I have chosen. So this is what you need to submit to me. Okay, this is what you need to submit to me. Mission to Mars. Mission to Mars, how are you going to submit it? This is how you have to submit. You just need to copy it. Make sure you copy this one. Okay, make sure you copy this. I'm going to upload this explanation that I have. I'm going to upload it in YouTube, and you just have to follow it. You have to just keep on listening to me, and you may actually copy it. Okay, you may copy it. You just have to do like that, and so you have to make sure it's easier for you. It would be easier for you to copy it if you take a photo of it while you're watching the video. Okay, this one. mission to Mars. Mars is the second closest planet to Earth because of its color. We call it the red planet, and so on and so forth. So that's all for this week, and I hope that you'd be able to submit this requirement. So just want to remind you, ICT and French happens every other week, and we don't have midterm, but we will be having a final exam. Okay, I just want to make sure that whatever I am asking you to do, please do it. Okay, and that's all for this week. Good night. Goodbye for now.